Hey everyone, welcome to another thrifting haul video. I know you guys like these. Of all my videos, my thrifting hauls usually get the most views, so I guess you guys just like it. I actually like it too. I watch a lot of YouTubers that go thrifting and show some of the cool stuff that they found. This time around, I'm including some music. So for the first time, just because I do end up buying a lot of compact discs at the thrift stores, and sometimes I buy vinyl, but I don't really. It's not my preferred format. But so last week, I think it was last Monday. I went to a store that I don't get to very often because it's probably about a half an hour away from my house. And so I only go there a couple times a year, but there is one, it's kind of like an indoor flea market. And there's one guy there who has DVDs and Blu-rays, and he has a huge horror section. And so I usually go there a couple times or 3 times a year. And I usually score several things. I think the last one I got there was the 4-pack with like House of Wax and Freaks. But that guy always has really good stuff. I didn't get tons of horror from him this time, but I got a couple of cool goodies. So we'll dig in. The first one up I got is a movie that I just actually watched on streaming and decided I liked it enough that I would like to add it to my collection. That is Jurassic World from 2015. A couple of weeks ago, I watched Jurassic World, like part 1, 2, and 3. I thought this was definitely like the best of the three. That's just my opinion. But I really liked this movie. I thought it was really action-packed. It's got that thing, that underwater thing. I like underwater dinosaurs. So I was very happy to see that in this movie. I actually saw this in the theater, I think, with my son, and we both really liked it. And I've watched this movie several times since it came out in the theaters and enjoyed it every time. This is the Blu-ray DVD digital HD combo pack. Oh yeah, so that's the slipcover. This has like, see your favorite movies like never before on Blu-ray high def. So yeah, it's got the DVD and the Blu-ray. So I haven't watched I just watched this on streaming because I had not seen part 2 and 3. So I did a sort of a marathon of those 3 movies. I have to say I really only liked the first one. The second and third one were okay, but as far as thrills go, I thought this one was really cool. It actually has like a pretty cool embossed thing. I don't know if you can see that, but oh, there you go. Kind of see it there. But yeah, that was kind of a cool pickup. Most of these DVDs and Blu-rays were like $3 at this place, so I paid a bit more for this one, which I'm glad I did because I bought it actually specifically for one movie. It's a 4-pack, but it's called the 4-Movie Thrills and Chills Volume 3 Collection. So it has The Craft, Monster High, Fright Night, and Brain Scan. And in particular, I've always wanted to see Brain Scan, but I've never seen it. I do have Fright Night. I know a lot of people love that movie. It's just okay for me. It's not one of my favorites. The Craft, I know a lot of people, I think it might be that generation before me, because I watched The Craft for the first time a couple of years ago, and I was like, I don't get why this is popular. This Monster High movie, I don't know anything about this. It says it's a horror film parody. Let's see who's in it. I don't recognize anybody in it, but anyway, I did end up watching Brain Scan, and that was really good. Edward Furlong is in it. Frank Langella is in it. Directed by John Flynn. What else can I tell you? I guess that's it. But I bought it specifically for Brain Scan just because I wanted to see that movie, and so I picked it up for that. This is unfortunately one of those stacking. So all four DVDs are stacked on one another, which I hate, but the discs are in really nice shape. This guy who sells the movies takes care of his movies, so I also really appreciate that. So yeah, so I grabbed that. I probably will check out Monster High just to see what that's all about, but like I said, I already have Fright Night and The Craft. I really couldn't care less. Again, I know people like those movies, and I'm not here to shit on them. If you like them, that's fine. Stop getting so upset about things. It's gonna be okay. They're just dumb movies. The next one up I have never seen this movie, and I never see this movie when I'm thrifting, but it's Martin Scorsese's Who's That Knocking at My Door with Harvey Keitel and Zena Bethune. This, I feel like this was his first movie, maybe. But yeah, I haven't seen this yet, so I can't really say much about it. I do like Martin Scorsese movies for the most part, so I grabbed this one just to check it out. You can let me know in the comments below if I made a huge mistake. It's black and white from 1968. Who's that knocking at my door? I do love Harvey Keitel, so I'll probably like it. The next movie I got, you know what? This movie's got such a weird mix of reactions over the years, and so many people did not like this movie, and then there's this sort of weird little cult following, and I had never seen it, so I saw it for cheap, and I thought, you know what, I'll just grab it and check it out. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger for the most part from his 80s stuff, so this is from, I think, 93. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, but it is Last Action Hero. Now, I'd never seen this movie. I didn't really know much about it, what it was about or anything. I put it on. I have to be honest, probably the first over an hour, like I was so close to turning this off. I was like, what is this movie? It's not good. But then sort of towards the end of the movie, it started to get good. And then I got really invested in it. But I can't say this will be a movie I'll watch a lot. If I want Schwarzenegger, you'll actually see I got a few more Schwarzenegger movies in this haul. But yeah, it was okay. It was okay. I can see where it got really like mixed reviews. Speaking of mixed reviews, the next one I got up is from the producers of It. This is from 2019, and that is the remake of Child's Play. My son and his wife actually got me to watch this one night, and I actually really liked it. I'm not big on remakes, as some of you know, but this one was a very different take on Child's Play. The doll is like almost more like Megan, like it's an intelligent doll. So it has more interaction, I guess, like on a sort of an animated doll kind of level, as where like the original, of course, was this doll possessed by a serial killer. This one's very different, just a malfunctioning, crazy little boy robot thing. But I actually thought this was really refreshing. I laughed out loud so many times watching this movie. The kills were good. I thought, yeah, this is one of those ones where I was like actually pleasantly surprised. And I know that's probably an unpopular opinion, but I actually dug this movie. I rewatched it just when I got it recently. So there's the disc. I guess it's just the Blu-ray and the digital copy. But yeah, I really like this movie. I thought it was fun. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. Like I said, I did rewatch this when I picked it up last week, and it had the same effect on me. I thought it was just really, really fun. And if you like Child's Play and you like killer doll movies and you like Megan, you probably like this because it is kind of Chucky done like Megan style. That's just my thoughts. The next one up, now again, I still don't have a 4K player because where I live, it really sucks, and you can't buy anything because there's like Walmart and that's it. So I still haven't gotten to the city to buy a 4K player, but this is an investment. This is a 4K Blu-ray digital combo pack, so I can watch the Blu-ray in the meantime. This is one of my all-time favorites, Dark Crystal. I think I paid $10 or $15 for this. It was sealed actually it was $15, but it was brand new. It had never been played. So Grab this, an upgrade from my DVD, although I'll have to look at this closer, the special features. On the DVD, it actually has the isolated soundtrack, so you can watch the movie with the soundtrack, but with no dialogue. I don't know if that's on here, but I always remember when I first got that DVD, I thought that was a really cool feature. So yeah, I'll show you a look at the inside. Kind of excited to see this in high definition. And like I said, once I get a 4K player, which I'm hoping will be this summer, I'll be able to watch it in super high definition. It came with a little note from Lisa Henson talking about this edition. And then it also came with a little catalog with some Dark Crystal merch. Look at that board game, by the way. Isn't that sweet? I don't really play board games, but man, that looks so nice. I do actually have the book that's on the cover, the Ultimate Visual History of Dark Crystal. That's a great book. That's actually, this here is a look inside the book. So it's a bit expensive. I think it's about $60 in the bookstores. It's a hardcover though, and it's a beautiful looking book. So, but yeah, I'm really excited to watch this in high definition. Hopefully it will stand the upgrade, but one of my favorite fantasy movies of the 80s, and just one of my favorites in general, so had to grab that one. Up next is a 2-film collection, and this is an upgrade for me from DVD. This is John Wick Part 1 and 2 in a Blu-ray combo. Yeah, it has a Blu-ray and digital copy. This one's still sealed, and I got it for like $4, so couldn't resist that. The cover's cool. I've never seen that artwork before, but yeah, Part 1 and 2. I think those are the only ones I like. I think I started to watch 3 and I checked out. I don't know about Part 4, but the next one up is also an upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray, although again, it's like, are all the same features on the DVD that are on the Blu-ray. Hellbound, Hellraiser 2, Clive Barker's film, second in the Hellraiser series, the Midnight Madness series. This is probably my favorite Hellraiser movie, although maybe a tie with the first one, but this one was really good. I thought this one was really evil. That doctor character in it is so scary. I just got the Anchor Bay DVD a couple of years ago, so I'll have to do some comparison, but I would like to see this in high def. We have more Jim Henson goodness on Blu-ray. This is Jim Henson's Labyrinth. Yeah, with David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly. Another one of my favorite 80s fantasy movies. I usually watch this every couple of years. I love this movie. There's the inside. It actually has artwork on the inside. I can show you a better view of that on the inside. It has a cool collage there. Yeah, I only have this on a really crappy DVD that I bought at Walmart in like the $5 bin, so I was like, this one, much like the Dark Crystal, these are probably going to look really nice in high def, so Labyrinth. And it has like a bunch of special features on it, which I don't think the DVD has. And then the last 2 Blu-rays I got are also upgrades from DVD, which I'll be getting rid of, but it's Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer. These were each $4. They're like practically brand new, so had to upgrade those. Watch these in high definition. I think they'll probably look really good. Again, not to be redundant, but these are, you know, some of my favorite 80s fantasy movies, sword and sorcery movies, or what do they call them? Sandal and sword movies. Of course, I know Conan the Destroyer was... I know Conan the Barbarian was a superior film, but I still like both of them. So, cool artwork on them. So yeah, those were 2 more upgrades from DVD to Blu-ray. And then finally, a new, not a segment, I guess, but I'm going to start including music that I pick up in my thrifting hauls, because I do pick up CDs as I'm going along because I find them really cheap. Value Village sells them for $1.99. And some of the ones I find, like this next pile, just wild. The first one up I got is something I've never heard, but it's Brian Wilson Presents Smile. It's got a nice cool cover on it. There's the back. I do like the Beach Boys somewhat. My stepdad, rest in peace, had like a Beach Boys 20 Greatest Hits. And I always remember I used to take the needle and I'd go back to the beginning to play Good Vibrations just over and over and over and over. That song really, as a kid, I was just fascinated with that song. So I've always been kind of a lifelong Beach Boys fan, but I really only know their surf songs, and I know Pet Sounds a little bit, but I don't know anything beyond that. I don't actually really know much about this record at all, but it comes with a really nice big booklet with pictures and cool like collages and stuff. It's got the lyrics with different photos from like the old times, and there's a picture of Brian Wilson with his dog. It says, "To all the fans who have waited all these years for me to finish Smile, I dedicate this to you." So I guess, yeah, this might be like an infamous album that never got finished way back in the day, and he finally got around to doing it. The next one up I got is some jazz. I got John Coltrane, Living Space. Again, I'm not the only one I know is Love Supreme. That's because my friend Marcy got me turned on to it. I do have the Love Supreme live CD, which is probably one of the craziest live recordings I've ever heard. And I listen to like lots of pretty heavy stuff, but that one is crazy. This one I don't know at all, but I'm willing to check it out. Was this the one? Yeah, unfortunately it's missing the booklet, which was a bit of a drag, but not a deal breaker for me. So John Coltrane, Living Space. But again, I really only know Love Supreme and that live Love Supreme, so I'll be curious to check that one out. The next one up I got is, I actually didn't check my collection to see if I already have this. I don't think I do, but it's the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Are You Experienced? It doesn't say on it, but it's like a deluxe edition. It folds out. There's some pictures. There's a cool picture of the band there. Check that out. It's awesome. It's a 2-disc set. I think, yeah, the second one's actually a DVD. It's an inside look at Are You Experienced? So it's kind of cool. And then over on the side here, there's a booklet inside, which I guess I can show you. What the heck? Yeah, my friend Sam got me onto Jimi Hendrix back in the late 80s, and I always loved this record. This is probably my favorite Jimi Hendrix. I do like Axis Bold as Love as well, but for me, this was always... I don't know if I told the story on my channel before, but like one day on family vacation, I bought this, Black Sabbath self-titled, and Led Zeppelin self-titled. And yeah, so I got this one as well. So this is like a deluxe edition, so pretty happy to add that to my collection. Be curious to check out the DVD. And then finally, some Motown. I got Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, Greatest Hits. So this is, I really like these two together. Of course, they're both now passed on, but this is great stuff. I haven't been able to find their like actual albums. This is like a sort of a compilation of their greatest hits, but really, really good. I'm a huge Motown fan, so happy to add that to my collection. That's it today for the thrifting haul. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments below if any of those are your favorites. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you at the video store or the thrift store or just out and about somewhere. Until next time, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.